Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 290 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, May 18th, 2016. Alright everybody, it has been an eventful week in the world of comics, a crazy week. First of all, we want to start off by expressing our condolences to the family of great comic book creator Darwyn Cooke. We were all big fans of Darwyn Cooke here at Stadium. Of course, he was a Canadian comic book creator, so that even made us bigger fans of his work. But you know, I love the Parker books that he did, New Frontier. Ricky, what's your favorite Darwyn Cooke masterpiece from the past?
Vertigo had this solo series. He had a book in that was like just him. So good.
Nice. Yeah, so he will definitely be missed. There's not quite anyone out there like him in terms of style and the way he was able to tell a story through pictures. We also had some change in the world of comics. I know you were all over Facebook yesterday about the new DC Comics logo.
You could say DC's having an identity crisis.
Very clever.
They got a new logo going up with Rebirth, and it harkens back to like old DC logos.
Yeah, it takes elements from the older stuff.
I guess it's kind of like a little heavy-handed. They're like, see guys? We're like the old DC.
Legacy. You know what? It doesn't really bother me. The logo doesn't bother me. As long as the stories are good and stuff like that. That's what matters to me. So yeah, we'll wait and see. I will note though that last time DC changed their logo, there was an entire, nations rose up against it. It was crazy. The pitchforks really came out. I feel like no matter what their logo is, I think there's people such as yourself on the internet who are just going to give them crap over it. I think at the end of the day, Rick, as long as the stories are good, that's what matters.
Yeah, I mean that's what matters.
So last thing we got to talk about is Ricky went to TCAP over the weekend, the Toronto Comic Arts Festival. Ricky, how was that?
TCAP is like, it's the coolest. Because it's more focused on like independent and DIY comics, so it's just so inspiring to see. Like I met some dude from California who's like, yeah, I came to TCAP last year and then I started making comics, and I was like,
that's pretty awesome. One year in, and he's already exhibiting at TCAP. It's not easy to get into the Toronto Comics Arts Festival. There's a very rigid application process. All right, enough babbling from us, everybody. Ricky, let's go ahead and open up some boxes. While Ricky's putting all those books away, by the way, new wall for the new releases, by the way. We're kind of getting ready for all of the influx of covers for Civil War. And a lot of the Rebirth comics are going to ship with 2 covers starting at the end of the month. So yeah, I'm going to try this out, see how it works. A little bit of a new angle here for Unboxing Wednesdays. You know, still got the whole corner thing going on, but changing it up. In light of how awesome the Civil War movie has been, we decided to dig deep into the Stadium warehouse long boxes and pull out some of our favorite Civil War and Civil War tie-in issues from the past, and we've brought a whole bunch of those into the store. Here's some of them here. We've got tons of this stuff we've just brought in. So if you're local to the Brampton area, come by our store and check out our Civil War comics. We've got stuff like Cable and Deadpool issues, Punisher War Journal issues, Black Panther issues. This one's by Michael Turner. How awesome is that? Some Winter Soldier stuff, Death of Cap, and a bunch of cool, amazing Spider-Man Civil War issues as well. Okay, moving on to the book-sized items. We've got Alice in Wonderland's adult coloring book. Avengers K, Avengers vs. Ultron, reprints for the first time in English. Some Korean manhwa that was created around the Avengers universe. Manhwa, for you guys who aren't familiar with it, is the Korean version of manga, and it looks like some pretty cool stuff. I'm definitely going to be giving this a look. We've got Kanan Volume 2 in softcover, Wonder Woman Volume 7, Wonder Woman Volume 8 in hardcover, Joker Endgame now available in softcover.
Oh my god!
Also today we got in Dark Knight 3 The Master Race, book number 4, the collector's edition with this awesome Jim Lee penciled cover. Okay, we've got Spawn issue 263, the 3rd installment of Disney Princess. Rye number 13, Exo Manowar Annual number 1, Sabrina the Teenage Witch is back. Here is issue number 5, Lumberjanes making the ghost of it. Here's the Mighty Zodiac number 2 by the Mighty J. Torres. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 57. Micronauts number 2 from IDW has several covers. Here's a couple of them. Jughead issue number 6. Strawberry Shortcake number 2. Buffy the Vampire Slayer 27. May from Dark Horse is a new comic series from Gene Ha. And from Titan Comics we have a new Tank Girl series starting today. This is issue number 1. Okay, moving on to DC Comics, and it's still not too late to get in on the Rebirth experience via stadiumcomics.com. You can sign up now to receive your DC Rebirth collector's pack. We've got a few slots left for those of you who are interested in getting everything that Rebirth has to offer starting next week and going into the month of June. That's our Phase 1 collector's packs. So check that out over at stadiumcomics.com. I'm excited for Rebirth next week. I'm excited for Superman issue 52 when that comes out next week. And also Scooby Apocalypse is coming out next week as well. A lot of great stuff happening in the world of DC Comics next week. New logo aside, I think there's some awesome potential stories coming our way. So we'll have to wait and see how next week pans out. But on to this week's books. We've got Superman American Alien number 7. This particular issue illustrated by one of my favorite artists, Jock. Here's Titans Hunt number 8. Aquaman number 52. Here's Wonder Woman 52 and the new 52 tribute variant. Sinestro number 23. Poison Ivy Cycle of Life and Death number 5. Robin Son of Batman number 12. Superman Wonder Woman number 29. Another chapter in the final days of Superman. All of this is coming to a head in next week's comics with Superman 52 and the DC Universe Rebirth. We got Harley Quinn number 28. Featuring Red Tool again. Here's the Harley Quinn variant cover this week. And then we've got the first in the line of DC Comics Hanna-Barbera comics. This is Future Quest issue number 1. From what I'm told about this book, it includes pretty much every character from the Hanna-Barbera universe. They try to cram as many of them in there as possible. It's illustrated by the awesome Evan Doc Shaner, who, if you've ever been exposed to his artwork, it is pretty awesome stuff. So a lot of high hopes for these Hanna-Barbera books from DC Comics. This is the regular cover. The blank cover. There's an Aaron Lopresti variant. This might be a Bill Sinkovich variant. He's apparently doing a variant on this too, but I can't quite tell if that's him or not. This is the Joe Quinones variant. And the coloring book cover. This is the Bill Sinkovich cover. Okay, moving on to Marvel. It's a big day for Marvel. Civil War kind of kicks off this week with Civil War issue number 0. Well, technically, it kind of kicked off the day of Free Comic Book Day with the Free Comic Book Day edition of Civil War 2. So Civil War 2 number 0 is out today. So we'll get to that book in a minute, but let's show you what else is coming out. We've got All New Wolverine issue number 8, Star-Lord number 7, Spider-Man number 4, Uncanny Avengers number 9, Karnak number 4, Old Man Logan number 6, International Iron Man number 3, Spider-Woman number 7, and here's the action figure variant. Here's Ant-Man issue 8 and the Apocalypse variant for Ant-Man. Power Man and Iron Fist number 4, this is the Apocalypse variant. Spidey number 6. Deadpool, Mercs for the Money number 4. Not to be outdone by Doctor Strange, Last Days of Magic, we have Deadpool, The Last Days of Magic. And we've got 2 covers for that book. We were supposed to get this book a couple of weeks back. It's Gwenpool issue 0, the regular cover. We have them in stock now. And then on to the big book of the week. It's Civil War 2 issue number 0. This is the regular cover. Here is one of the variants. Here's another one of the variants. And the lovely Phil Noto, Miss Marvel, tearing a picture of the former Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. What's going on? They're supposed to be best buds. To read the book to find out.
Alright guys, prize time. So last week I asked you who your 4 horsemen of the apocalypse would be. We got some pretty awesome answers. 74 Screwgun said, that's easy, Ricky. Jorge Freida, Roberto Carlos, Amalia Rodriguez, and Tina Turner. Who are these people, you ask? Well, they're Portuguese singing sensations. Obviously 74 Screwgun knows I'm Portuguese and is pandering to my heritage. And you are correct, sir. you win the Ricky Hart Award for today, because those are great. That was a great answer. Comic Guys Rules said my 4 horsemen would be C-3PO, Sunshine Bear, Peanut M&M, and Bruce Lee. That's a deadly team right there. You're gonna take over the world. The Matt Murdock says the Kool-Aid Man, Pitbull, Beaker from the Muppets, and Lee Majors. I think Pitbull alone was this one-man team right there. It's great. Mr. 305? Can't go wrong. Cedric Levesque said my 4 horsemen would be Ricky, Kevin, Jim Lee, and Stan Lee. I use my powers to rule the comic book industry and get free comics. I honestly think me and Kevin probably overpower that team. You know, Stan Lee's really old. Jim Lee, he's alright, I guess. The Mark Walker said the 4 horsemen, I'd opt for the 4 Gwenmen. Gwenpool, the Ingwenable Hulk, Gwenverine, and Thor, Gwen of Thunder. Fantastic. You know, I think there might be like an implosion of the universe if all those Gwens come together. But the winner goes to Rob Lewis for this very apropos and timely answer, who says Donald Trump. And even then, and even though no one else would be needed, I'd have Wolverine, Groot, and Harry Potter. Yeah, you know, they would just chill in the clubhouse, and Donald Trump, he'd just make the world great again. You know, he'd come up there, he'd just rock stuff. So congratulations, Rob Lewis. You'll be put into the draw at the end of the month. In honor of Civil War, that has its issue 0 come out this week, I'd like to know from you which team you're on. Team Captain Marvel or Team Iron Man? Me personally, I'm on Team Captain Marvel, because I think Captain Marvel really, you know, leads. I think Iron Man is a bit of a loser. But Captain Marvel, she's wicked. So now let us know in the comments who, what side you're on, and the best answer would be put into the box.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. What are you doing with...
That was my...
You threatening me?
Dude, I do lots of actions behind you. You never even
it's
see
scary,
it, so.
scary. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode. A lot of good comics out this week. I'm really excited about next week, man. I gotta tell you, man, I hope like the DC Rebirth stuff isn't a letdown. I hope it's good. I have faith. As you guys know, some of us from Stadium went to a special Rebirth conference in New York City a few weeks ago, and based on the kind of stuff that they told us there, I'm very optimistic. I hope they can execute it.
Yeah, I'm excited for Tom King's Batman. I'm just saying.
I mean, but Batman's already working so well as it is. It's not really something that they're going to tinker with too much aside from putting Tom King on it. I'm really interested in the stuff that they're really going to tweak, stuff like Superman and the other books that they're doing.
And Kevin, someone in the comments this week, they asked if we're going to do a 10K subscriber event, some type of giveaway. We're kind of close to that.
Yeah, I'll do a 10K subscriber giveaway. What are we going to give away? Do I have to decide right now?
I guess not, no.
Okay, I'll start thinking of something. We'll definitely do a 10K subscriber giveaway.
Imagine if we hit 10K
on our 300th episode. We should start like a movement to make that happen.
Let's do it.
To do 10K and 300. Yeah, if we hit 10K by our 300th episode, the prize would have to be pretty substantial, I think.
Yeah. We'll film at the YouTube Makerspace. Don't you need 10,000 people to be there?
Something like that, yeah. We'll invite everybody out there to come with us, right? YouTube's fine with that. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah, so I'll start thinking. Maybe you start thinking of some ideas too.
And in the comments, if there's anything you particularly want to see us do, I mean, we're open for suggestions, I guess.
And if you haven't subscribed yet and you've made it this far into the video, like, come on, hit that subscribe button. Give us some love. Appreciate it.
You remember when the subscribe button used to be on the side and there'd always be videos they're like, I don't know which side it's on. So that was great.
Now, like those videos, if you look back at them now and go back and watch them, they're all irrelevant, right? They don't. It's crazy. Guys, connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen. We'll see you guys all next time for episode 291 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Enjoy your books this week, everyone.